What's going on, everybody? Gaming Diva here, and I'm here with an indie game developer here at DreamCon 2026, and we have...
Randy.
Okay, Randy, so I wanted to ask you a couple of questions as a fellow indie game developer, as well as probably some up-and-coming, whether it be kids, teenagers, or if you're in our age group, older people that's trying to do indie game development from scrap as a solo developer.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your game and what was that process, and any advice that you might have for up and coming inspiring indie game developers, specifically, Black, Latino.
Yeah, no, for sure. So the game is called The Snake is the Tower. It's a snake-based tower defense game where you're defending your snake from a bunch of different enemies, your egg from a bunch of different enemies, and you get power-ups. There's like hundreds of upgrades, different weapons, stuff like that. Basically, it came from the need of just, this is my studio's second game, and I was just searching for any idea that can turn around quickly. So we've been working on this game for about 7 months, and the goal is to get it released on the 8th month and get it out. I really want to try to make our business sustainable, so not just try to rely on viral hits, but be consistent, release, grow an audience. That's my goal. In terms of getting into the space or making your own thing, I don't have a college degree. I was in tech for 12 years, but what I learned from that was I just created a bunch of different things. And I got a lot of feedback, I got a lot of experience through that, which helps me with expounding on that ability. And so my goal for gaming is also to make a lot of games and build that community around all my games. And that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so what was the process for you starting out? Were you a solo dev before you found your partner?
Yes.
All right, so like what, and I know like guys, everybody's journey is gonna be different.
Yeah.
So like this is just asking a bunch of different indie game developers what was their process, and then basically you can kind of see what works for you, and then go on and so forth. So for you and your journey, what was it like for you starting out by yourself, learning a little bit of everything? So worst case scenario, And tell us a little bit about like those struggles too as well.
Yeah, I mean, doing it solo is very lonely. And that's what I learned. It's why I decided to bring on a partner to help kind of relieve some of that pressure. I think it's kind of sought after to do it by yourself. But as anything creative, you need other people's help. You need people to give you feedback. You need other inspirations. And I think that's something people shouldn't forget about, is just connecting with other humans still to help you on your journey, even if you want to try to do it solo. In terms of just some of the difficulties, a lot of it comes from self-doubt. Like you're in your head all the time.
Imposter syndrome. And
that's
for me, that's kind of what I'm going through right now.
I mean, and the way to break out of it is just to share your games. Honestly, share it. Being in this environment, right? I know there's issues with the game, but I still want to get the feedback and see the reaction, and like that's the part that keeps you going, is like seeing people enjoy your game, right? And so that's what I typically chase after, is trying to putting it in front of as much people as possible.
So now that you have a business partner, and like you said, to share and offload some of that workload, what is it that you do specifically now, and what is it that your business partner does?
Yeah, so I definitely focus more on like the business side of things, making connections, bundling my games with other developers, just a lot of networking side of things. Other than that, on the game side, I do the programming as well. I also do the game design and like system design, and then my partner does a lot of the like technical art.
And system design, what do you mean by, is that UI front end, back end?
Yeah, UI front end, back end, but then also like how do all the abilities work? How do all the upgrades work?
So your actual system that you built inside the game.
Yes, yeah. So I handle all of that. But it's basically just like I hold the vision for the game, and then he'll pick up the pieces from there and like, okay, we need the snake to move and feel like this because this is the power fantasy we're trying to sell, stuff like that. So
okay, and so what was your inspiration behind making your game?
Yeah, so in November, I was prototyping about 50 different games, and I was like, which one of these is the most feasible from a scope perspective? Because my goal with this studio is to release smaller games and be sustainable. So like, which one of these will be the shortest timeline? And so I narrowed it down to like 10 games. And then I started just, once again, playtesting them with people, showing them off. And people gravitated towards this concept the most. And I was like, okay.
Probably because it has a little bit of a nostalgia feel.
Exactly.
As well as like, it's tower defense, like just looking at it without even having to play it yet, which I will when I get home. I will be playing his game, so make sure y'all check it out. Make sure you check it out on the Gaming Diva
We'll do.
Your game already out for Kickstarter, or is it still in the polish? Is it in the polish phase? Like, what phase is your game in right now? And if your game is out on, crowdfunding, let us know where we can find it. And also, shout out all your socials and all that.
So the game's demo is out on Steam right now. The game's coming out in mid-August. In terms of socials, it's going to be on Steam. That's where you can play the game. Once we build a little bit more of a kind of a runway and we can reach out to other partners for consoles, then we can put it on like Xbox, PlayStation, do a mobile release.
And I was just about to ask you that. Is it, so I know I just said crowdfunding. Is this self-funded or
this is self-funded. All on me, self-funded the whole thing. It'll come out for like $5 on Steam. And then, that's it.
All right, thank you so very much of your time. Any last advice for people like me that's doing it by ourselves at the moment? Like how do you, like more so how do you go from getting out of tutorial hell, watching stuff on YouTube and actually just, okay, you got it. You got the basics. You got the theory behind it. Now execute it.
Yes. I mean, the biggest advice I can give there is make something small. Try to recreate Snake yourself, and just learn the basics that way. And then once again, still put it in front of people, because you get feedback that you just don't realize yourself, right? Like in our game, there are some words that just don't make sense, but to us it made sense. And once we got it in front of people, they're like, I don't know what this means. So in my head, I'm like, okay, for the future, we got to be more clear, be more specific about X, Y, and Z, right? And so starting small, putting it in front of people, and just making games, honestly, just make games. Make as much as you can, share it with people, and that's it. It's hard. I know I'm saying it like it's easy. It's really hard to do, but just make games and share it with people. That's it.
Okay, did you shout out your socials, your Discord,
socials,
Instagram, like shout it all out so people can join your community, play test the game, and all that different type of thing.
So the studio's name is Happy Distractions. So on Blue Sky, we're Happy Distractions. On X, we're Happy Distractions. On TikTok, we're Happy Distractions. So that's the studio.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.